Then you're down 17 to start the fourth, and you put together a valiant effort to go up 2 with about a minute remaining. And obviously Simons makes a hell of a play on the drive. So we liked our matchup. We weren't looking to double team, open up the three-point line, and give him credit. He made a tough runner off the glass to win the game for them at the buzzer. But my message to our guys is, we got lucky in Sacramento by winning that game. And we didn't get lucky tonight. And in this league, you can't play 2 quarters. That's what we've been doing lately. We've been playing 2 quarters. And that's not good enough. We have to find ways that our second quarter tonight and then our third quarter, we're just really bad all the way around. Offensively, defensively, the rebounding tonight, 15 offensive rebounds to 21 second chance points. And that was from the very get-go and continued all throughout the game. It never does come down to one play, but, give them credit. They got the win, and that's their first win in December. So we got to go to New Orleans and try to find a way to finish this 3-game trip with a winning record.
You've had some opponents' offensive rebounding issues in a number of games this year. What do you see, and what and how can this team change that?
I thought we were getting a little bit better recently, because it's been so bad. To your point, it's been such a glaring weakness. And so what can change is our physicality, first and foremost. The shot goes up, find a body, get in the fight, hit somebody. And we do entirely too much ball watching, too much leaking out. And when teams shoot long shots, we all run into the lower defensive box and don't rebound the long ones. So those are 3 things that are preventing us from being an efficient defensive rebounding team. Not hitting anybody, ball watching, leaking out, and then obviously just not, corralling the long rebounds.
Do you think that your success in transition and running in fast breaks plays a role in that?
It must, because we're not a great defensive team. We're probably middle of the pack in defensive rating. We're not a good defensive rebounding team, but yet we're number 1 in fast break points per game. And a lot of that is generated off of turnovers that we force. But I'm sure like I said, the leak outs, guys are so worried about, hey, let's get out and run, let's get out and run. And before all 5 guys run, we need all 5 on the glass. And, that's not happening enough tonight. So that's something that we definitely have to clean up.
Is there anything off the top of your head without seeing the film that you would say, okay, here's a silver lining of things we were able to clean up with a couple of days off?
Well, I think the silver lining is 2 games in a row where we got off to a decent start, got a great start in Sacramento, got off to a good start tonight. And then I don't know if we have this thought process where we think it's going to be easy, or maybe this is the first time we lost a game where we won the first quarter. And so it's just, all right, hey, we can just kind of relax now. And we've seen 2 games in a row now what happens when you take a deep breath and you relax. Teams like Sac, teams like Portland, who are fighting to preserve their home court, they come back with a vengeance, and they have us on our heels. And then I asked my players, why does it take being down 17 points to start the fourth quarter to play hard? That shouldn't be the impetus behind playing hard. We should be playing hard because we want to be a great team. We want to win as many games as possible. You win 1 game in the West, you can move 2 spots. You lose 1 game in the West, you can drop 3 spots. And these are the type of games like this, games like we had in Washington, that come back and bite you in the ass.
Given the experience level of this team, do you have any thoughts or ideas as to how to get them to buy into playing closer to a full 48 minutes?
Well,
how do you change it?
Yeah, well, I think it's something that we have to continue to talk about and be honest with each other about. We had, after the Washington game, we had a come to Jesus meeting, if you will, and we talked about where we were, how we were doing things, and how it wasn't acceptable. And then we win 3 games in a row, and then we lose tonight to a team that obviously has been very competitive. This game worried the hell out of me. I've watched this team beat Minnesota twice on this court, so I know what they're capable of. But I think it's just something that we got to continue to own and talk about and be honest about, and not be in your own feelings. We have guys that are just not doing their job for long enough stretches right now, and that has to change. And that's why you have the luxury of you can throw Hunter Tyson out there, because I know Hunter's going to at least play hard. And that's what we have to find is a group of guys that's willing to play hard and be physical and guard and be disciplined, and then you give yourself a chance.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.